Hola, hola, Isela here with the Truck Boss Show. Nikki?
Hello, Isela. How are you today?
I'm actually, I think still trying to recuperate over the weekend.
I think so too. If y'all didn't know, we were out in Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee for the Bandit Bigrig Race Series, and it was a lot of go, 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 but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast out there.
It was. I think one of my favorite things about the whole event, obviously the Tony Justice concert was,
yes,
off the chain. But I got to ride in one of the big rigs, which was our friend Ricky Rude.
Yes.
And that thing went so super fast. I'm going to go ahead and say, I apologize. The camera was going all kinds of crazy, but it was so hard to hold that camera up.
Yeah.
Because it's like going super fast and then it's like turning and you're like shaking.
Yes. And we're going to talk more on the Bandit Big Rig here in a little while. But first, we're going to start it out with what we do every time on the show is bring you industry news. So, Isela, what do you have for us?
Well, I actually have a good one now, Nikki, being it being October, breast cancer month. Now, Mack sells limited edition pink die-cast Mack Anthem. Now, the Mack Trucks is fundraising to support breast cancer research by selling a limited edition pink die-cast Mack Anthem M1217. Now, the trucking manufacturer has set a fundraising goal of $40,000. The die-cast truck has a metal construction with an opening hood of authentic engine detail. The doors open inside. Cab interior is awesome. Now, let me tell you that, Nikki, I think this is pretty awesome, especially being in the month of cancer awareness. Mm-hmm. The truck is decked out in pink with white. They're displaying it at their headquarters in North Carolina. Now, cancer, you suck. Mack, you awesome.
Yes.
You rock.
Big thanks to what you guys are doing. I think it's awesome. And just the fact that there is a breast cancer awareness month is so cool. And they're recognizing it, and all the fundraisers are out, and it's just a wonderful cause. And if you haven't supported it, you should look into it and support it. We'll have that link below for the article that you sell.
Yes. So what you got for us this time?
Well, moving on. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administrator Ray Martinez will be leaving his position at the end of October. The U.S. Department of Transportation, which encompasses FMCSA, announced October 10th that Martinez will be leaving his post. Although he will remain with DOT, in his new position, he will oversee redevelopment construction taking place in the agency's John A. Volpe National Transportation System Center in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The Volpe Center, a hub for transportation experts, focuses on infrastructure and innovation. FMCSA Chief Counsel Jim Mullen will move into the Deputy Administrator role at the agency. Mullen is expected to assume the role of Acting Administrator. The role will allow Martinez, a New Jersey native, the opportunity to move and work closer to home. Ray Martinez has been the most active, receptive, and responsive FMCSA administrator since the agency's creation, said Todd Spencer, president of the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association. Many things that we really liked about Martinez is that he kind of ushered in a new day at the FMCSA.
He's like, hey, we got to really hear the voices of our people. We want to know what's going on. What can we do to better the situations that we have, going on in the industry?
Number that I read, and I was on there earlier, over 7,000 people that had been commenting, which is good, amazing.
But there needs to be more.
We need more. We need you to really speak up. It's one of those, like, the mom thing would come out. You know what? Don't complain about it later if you're not going to do anything about it today. I mean, it's like, hey, you really want to
speak now or forever hold your peace.
Like, go on there, comment. We'll share the link as well to help you out, to make it easier. Mm-hmm. But it is very important. And Martinez did an awesome job.
Yeah, so, I think so. And yes, like they said, he's still going to be part of the DOT. So we'll still be seeing things from Martinez. But like we said, hopefully Mullen can step in and continue that.
Yes, it is. So that's pretty awesome.
So we also have some really good segments for you all this week, and I am going to talk a little bit about the Bandit, how we mentioned earlier in the show. But there was the races, and we talked to the fans and the racers, and Tony Justice put on an amazing concert at the end of the races. And like Isela mentioned, she had the opportunity to get up in a cab and go around the track. And, you know, we did have some people who were saying, you know, can we not get the stands? And it's like, come on now, ain't nobody was in the stands anyways. All you're going to see is the cement and
the ground.
the ground. So cut our girlie Scylla some slack. She was going really fast. Let's see you try to get in there.
Yes, it was really hard. Like I was saying earlier, I was like, I'm just going. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying. I'm surprised Ricky wasn't like, Isela, are you okay? What do you got going on over there, girl? Because I'm over here trying
to get around.
Yes.
But it seemed really exciting. And if you missed any of that, you can go back on our page and see all the action that happened. But actually, to save you some time, I'm just going to let you get some highlights right now. So check out a little bit of what happened at the Bandit Bigrig Race Series this last weekend.
What is your favorite part about the races?
Bumping.
The bumping? I like the bumper cars.
I'm about to go for a ride.
So behind us, they are the owners of the Family Tree Truck. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
So I'm telling you, if you are in the area, you need to come down and check out the Bandit Bigrig Race Series.
So Isela, what an amazing event. Like we just said, we had a blast. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun.
It was one of my favorite parts about it, other than riding in the big rig with Ricky, the kids.
Oh, yes.
The kids are awesome
so
fans.
excited, yes.
You know, we had a couple of kids that were really hyped. A little boy, he was there, first time, but he was excited. He just loved it. He told us all about the racer that he was going for, and the little girl too. I mean, the family, it was fun. I love the fact that it's a family event.
Oh yeah, the families were out there. It was a great time. It was really, really fun. So thank you, Tony Justice, and thank you, Bandit Bigrig Race Series, for letting the Truck Boss Show come out and enjoy all the fun. So Isela, what do you have next for us?
So do you like trucks? Do you like the history behind them? I actually had the opportunity to have a sit down with Lawrence, Executive Director of the American Truck Historical Society. Check this video out for yourself. How's it going, Isela, here with the Truck Boss Show. And today we're here at the American Truck Historical Society with our friend Lawrence Gratian. He is the Executive Director. Lawrence, thank you for being with us on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my God, thank you for allowing us to be here.
We can spend the next 10 minutes thanking each other.
Yes, we can. Now, Lawrence, tell me about ATHS.
ATHS is an association of around 20,000 people that love old trucks. You come together and you can get the knowledge and share your wisdom about old trucks.
So this is where everyone comes to get all that great info.
There's 99 chapters around the world. Whilst I say that, the only chapters outside the US are Canada and Australia. Shows, we travel from east, west, central. So the service that we offer is national, almost international.
So now tell me about the sign. I know there's an interesting story when it comes to the sign that's outside.
The two-sided sign actually came from two separate places. It's motor cargo on one side and consolidated freight on the other side. So the two pieces were brought together for our parking lot, but it came from Pennsylvania.
Tell me about the library. I know that you mentioned anyone who wants to have that knowledge, they can come here and get that.
We're now in our offices, which house the visitor center and the library. In the background there, I'm sure you can see at least some of the library. There's about 500,000 pieces of paraphernalia here, whether it's a sales manual, blueprint for building a truck. We have thousands and thousands of microfiche from old truck manufacturers. So any historical record that is available, we keep, collect, and we'll share with our members. It's a great place to come and play.
The society also has truck shows, correct? Is it antique trucks?
It is largely antique trucks. Chapters have truck shows around the country, and some of those combine with the fire engine collectors or the farm equipment collectors. So there's a variety of shows around the country. There's at least one every weekend and probably half a dozen every weekend if you look hard. In Reno, we had about 10,000 visitors come through and look at the trucks, as well as I say, over 1,000 trucks. So there's plenty of people, plenty of things to do, plenty of things to see,
Right.
and plenty of old trucks to
A lot of history.
drool over.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
If they want to find you guys and get more information or just want to come visit, where can they go?
ATHS.org is probably the best place to find us. We're in Kansas City. We're near the airport. From the highway, you can see the old cord out the back, or you might be able to see the neon sign out the front.
The neon sign in the front, yes.
But we're easy to find.
You know what, I'm going to say this. I suggest for people go ahead and come out here and visit. There's a lot of history here. Well, Lawrence, thank you so much for being with us on
Thank
the
you very
Truck
much.
Show, and we're going to be there at that truck show next year.
I'll
You'll see us there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll look for you. Terrific.
Well, thank you for joining us today on the Truck Boss Show. This is it, but stay tuned because we have more coming. A big thanks to Lawrence. Nikki, amazing time over there.
Oh, yes. They have so much knowledge and so much information about the history of trucking and the blueprints and their library that they have. I would have loved to have more time to walk through and look at all that
If
stuff.
you have an antique truck that you want to find a certain part, or you have questions on it, they have literally a library where you can go in there, look at this truck, the year, the model, everything, and it gives you all the information you need, which is awesome. People have donated a lot of the stuff that they have there. Well, pretty much everything.
Right, and they basically said they don't even have enough room for all the things that are being donated. So I'm like, well, maybe it's time to upgrade their building out there.
Something, but I mean, they have awesome stuff. I like the stuff that's like from back in the day. Growing up, you'd see this stuff on TV, and I mean, it's awesome. But they also have truck shows.
Yes, yeah.
Vintage
Speaking
truck
of that,
shows.
when is that show coming up?
They have one coming up here in 2020, which is going to be in the month of May, and this is going to be taking place in the Springfield, Missouri Fairgrounds.
Yes.
So, you have to stay tuned for that because we are looking forward to that event, that Truck Boss Show.
I can't
is
wait.
going to want to check it out. Yes,
a lot
and
of cool
antique, vintage stuff. I love vintage.
Yes.
So, anyways,
it's going to be very cool.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Enough of that because I can keep going on vintage. I love it.
Yes. So, Isela, we had, like we talked about earlier, going to Bandit. In the next couple of weeks, where is Truck Boss Show going to be?
We are going to be heading out to Portland, Oregon. We are going to go, chop it up with our guys out there of Speed Garage.
Yes.
That's going to be pretty fun.
Excited to say the least.
Yes. So we're looking forward to it. So it's time to bundle up, girl, because we're going to get cold.
Oh, yes. It's going to be very cold up there, but I'm excited because they restore trucks. They restore cars. They always have projects going on, and I think you guys are really going to like it too. So make sure you stay tuned for all that action in the next coming weeks. And today we're going to do some giveaways on the show, but we're actually going to name the winners on next week's show. But we are going to be giving away a Truck Boss Show hat signed by our friend Tony Justice. And what else are we giving away, Sala?
I have here the Plug Saver. Our friend Vince sent us out this product. This is an awesome product. We already gave one of these away. And so if you're, with the weather changing, the rain, the cold, the snow, all that, this is going to be a lifesaver.
Awesome product, and I definitely would want to win that. So make sure on this video you like, share, and comment. And put in the comment which one you would like to win, and we will announce the winners on next week's show. So make sure you do that. And don't forget, you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. All you have to do is search Truck Boss Show. So Isela, as usual, it was a blast.
Because we always make it fun, girl.
And we need to rest up for next week's show.
Yes, we do.
Be ready. But can't wait for the upcoming things with Truck Boss Show. And don't forget why we do this.
Because you're the boss.